YouTube, what it is, and welcome to another episode of Top Pops. It's your boy, Eddie Enslow. Today, actually the year has been going pretty good for me. I had a successful first pop hunt of 2018, and now today, I actually have my first online order of 2018 come in today. We're really excited about that, as you can see. This is actually also my first unboxing, so I got my knife, and we're gonna go ahead and get it going. Here we go. Gotta make sure we do this carefully. Don't want to mess up nothing. I hate this knife because it's pretty dull. Like what I see. I really like what I see.
Yes!
And the boxes aren't damaged. Shout out to Walmart. You know, the packaging. You did really good, Walmart. Very pleased with what I got. First pop I'm about to show y'all is it's just dope. I never thought we would get this. So from the NFL Legends line, Bo Jackson. I'll let y'all check that out. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comments section. Personally, dope. This will be getting a hard case for sure. I mean, it's Bo Jackson. I don't have it's just Bo Jackson. It's dope in itself, just with the simple fact it's Bo Jackson. A little bit of background about Bo Jackson. He was a Heisman Trophy winner. He's the Walter Camp winner, which is college football's like most valuable player, or like the Player of the Year award. Excuse me, Player of the Year award. 86 is when he was entered into the NFL draft, and he was drafted #1 overall by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, what a lot of people don't know is he actually refused to play for Tampa Bay, just for the simple fact that that time it was Tampa Bay and they were just a horrible franchise. He refused. So he pretty much sat out his rookie season. He would later be re-entered into the 1987 NFL draft, where he was drafted in the 7th round by the Los Angeles Raiders. I almost said Oakland. He played about 4 years in the NFL. He had to retire at a young age due to a hip injury. He did go to a Pro Bowl, which I didn't know. He had what I like to call one of the greatest ad campaigns ever with the Bo Knows ad campaign. I mean, Bo knew it all. In football, basketball, baseball, hockey, tennis. I mean, if Bo could play it, Bo was gonna do it, and he did it. He then went on to play baseball, and he was played for Kansas City Royals, notably, and he was actually an all-star in Major League. In the major leagues. He's one of the few athletes in the history of sports to be an all-star in multiple sports. So, Bo Jackson definitely, revolutionary. If you are just a football fan, or you're a Raiders fan, pick this up. The next pop that I actually bought was one I thought was definitely dope. Someone we all tried to emulate when we were growing up. I mean, everybody wanted to emulate Bo Jackson, as far as like from an athletic perspective, but everybody wanted to emulate this guy, Deion Sanders, and this is the Cowboys version of Deion Sanders. Everybody wanted to emulate Deion Sanders, the high stepping, the bandana. I mean, everybody wanted to do it. Let y'all get a good look at it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Definitely going to be getting a hard case for this one as well. I haven't been able to find the Atlanta Falcon Deion Sanders. That's actually a Toys R Us exclusive, so man, I got to get to a Toys R Us. But again, definitely dope. I love it. Definitely dope. Deion Sanders was a two-time All-American at Florida State. He had his jersey retired at Florida State. He's also a college football Hall of Famer and an NFL Hall of Famer. He was the 5th overall pick in the 1989 draft. Now, I want y'all to think about this, especially, people who, just historians. The 1989 NFL draft, within the first 5 picks, 4 Hall of Famers came out of that. Troy Aikman, Barry Sanders, the late Derek Thomas, and Deion Sanders. 4 Hall of Famers. Wow. Deion first started his career with the Atlanta Falcons. Played about, I think it was 5 or 6 seasons there. He went on to play with San Francisco, won a Super Bowl there. Signed with Dallas, won a Super Bowl there. Which reminds me, Funko, you got Atlanta Deion, you got Dallas Deion. Where's San Francisco Deion? Just saying. Deion Sanders, as far as like his stats go, he had 53 career interceptions. 10 of those were returned for touchdowns. He had 9 kick and punt returns for touchdowns. And he had about 60 career receptions for about 700 yards and 3 touchdowns. He was one of the first guys that played both sides of the ball. And like I said, Deion brought swagger to sports. The jewelry, the high stepping, he was definitely one of a kind. And then he was one of the first athletes to have a rap album out. The 90s.
Must be the money. Must be the money.
It's got to be, cause I got people wanna be my friend. People I never knew. People I never thought about associating with. I don't know what it is. Talk to me. Check it out.
Must be the money. Oh. Y'all wasn't supposed to see that.
Bruh.
But like I said, Deion definitely one of the top 5. I say one of the top athletes ever. He too also played Major League Baseball as well. He he made his baseball. Debut in baseball with the Yankee organization. He went on to play for the Atlanta Braves and helped them get to a World Series. He also played for the Cincinnati Reds and a couple other teams there. But Deion definitely ahead of his time. Definitely, inspired a lot of guys who are in NFL today. As far as like the just everything, the way you play the game, the way you do things. I mean, you can call him prime time, you can call him Neon Deion. I call him probably one of the best defensive backs to ever play the game. This was a guy that had no problem going up against someone like Jerry Rice, who is the best wide receiver ever. I mean, honestly, I think a fantasy matchup I'd like to see is Deion in his prime versus, let's say, like a young Randy Moss or Megatron or somebody like that. But this is a really cool find. If you see this anywhere, and I mean anywhere, definitely pick it up. Those are my reviews for Bo Jackson and the Dallas Cowboy Deion Sanders. Two excellent finds I found online. Definitely going to be looking forward to tracking down that Toys R Us Deion Sanders and the Falcons exclusive. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Joe Montana, because I was reading, what was all in that wave, the Joe Montana pop got pulled from shelves. So, I mean, I really don't know the reasoning behind that, but, hopefully we can get that back on shelves, and I'd like to have that one as well also. Emerald City Comic Con is slowly but surely coming up. I've seen the list of everything that's coming out, and man, it's a great list, so definitely going to be on the lookout for those pops. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, super kick that subscribe button. Super kick! Share, continue to support the channel. I'm your boy Eddie, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.